All right, now that they're gone, what's coming in the next 72 hours? Careful telling anybody about this when it starts coming in, by the way, because it's going to be a really big deal. 5 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and the 2 of Cups. Yes, baby. The Fool and Judgment with Tiny Tarot telling you the truth. Yeah. 5 of Wands in reverse. In reverse is all about no more fighting, no more needing to, overcoming that battle, that chapter, that ridiculous cycle that you didn't deserve, and you finally built boundaries. That's why not only is some romantic offer most likely coming in, because Knight of Cups is usually communication from someone who has a crush on you and wants to kiss you and be with you, and almost sounded like some kind of count from the Sesame Street show, like I kiss you, two. Because you also have the 2 of Cups going on here, 111 as they say that. So you do have a loving union coming in. You do have somebody that wants to communicate, tell you, and is going to within the next 72 hours. 8 of Wands is guaranteed communication in some kind of way, fast communication, important communication. And I say that it's doubled down because you got the Chariot card. So to get important, fast communication coming up with the Chariot card, that's all about fast motion and things going in your favor very quickly. But you have to keep hope and faith because the Fool came out in reverse. The Fool upright is, yay, new beginning. The Fool in reverse is like, are you being pessimistic? Possibly. It's like some part of you knows it's about to come in, that you've been working towards all of it. You just haven't seen the results of it. So you're kind of like, no, I don't really know if I'm going to shush. Looky. The key. You're the key master. Congratulations. You transformed into the butterfly. 211, 611. Woot. And you have the key now. So you're going to fly. Look, 1010 on the card also. So communication within the next 72 hours is going to start this process for you. Remember, in a lot of cases, it's not necessarily full fruition within 72 hours. But don't put parameters also. Like, as I said that, let's be clear. This card was showing itself for a second like you are going to keep yourself boxed in on some old mentality when you really deserve a true love union. But you're like, oh no, they've all been so bad and rats in the past. Oh, rats. No, get social. Get out of that mindset. Knock that shit off. We ain't there anymore. You too amazing not to let them communication come in. By the way, this is 2 different tiny tarot decks that wound up getting mixed together. So if you're like, wait, what's wrong with me? I know I just saw those cards already. That means they came out twice. It's double confirmation. By the way, it was 311. So you got 211, 311, and 611. So maybe look those numbers up on Sacred Scribes if you want. But to have 11, it's about, it's a master number. When you're ever doing numerology, they tell you to whittle all the numbers down until 1 digit, except for master number 11 and master number 22. Maybe look those up. Oh, and 333 as I'm saying this. Queen of Cups is literally saying that you've worked on understanding that you're allowed to receive and you want to receive, but you have to be careful because certain lack mentalities can keep this communication from coming in about money, prosperity, happiness, love, all your new beginnings. You have to make sure that a subconscious mentality and belief system of lack isn't permeating your circumference and frequency, meaning let's say you've had a lot of abusive relationships in the past, so you think it's safer to be alone. And if I'm alone, then no one can hurt me, no one can yell at me, no one can do... But at the same point, some part of you is yearning. And you see how I keep pushing on my ear? Like, you need to listen to the advice and guidance from your spiritual team, from your ancestors. That can be part of the communication that you're not paying attention to. That could be the messages you're supposed to be paying attention to, is the signs, synchronicities, and numbers. Communication from certain readers that you trust. Maybe that's me. It's up to you. You got to make that decision. But you are getting so much communication from your spiritual team, from your ancestors about things that can be coming in, but you have to be realizing that subconscious mentalities like, oh no, if you let somebody in, they'll just hurt you, or you'll lose your foundational stuff, or you just built all this up, and all of that is unhealthy, old, toxic programming that you've worked so hard through. So stop keeping a unhealthy cycle continuing, like the only thing there could be is toxicity. We have Mercury retrograde going on and Venus retrograde as I'm speaking to you. So whenever you're seeing this, those energies will still play a part. Retrogrades are all about looking through the past cycles, belief systems, mentalities, actions, etc., I'm going, wait a minute, this is not matching up with what I want my present and future realities to be. So to be or not to be, that will be the question and up to you as this flutters through. This is the Empress in reverse. So, and the Three of Wands in reverse, saying you don't actually have to wait, and you know that. You just have to change your mindset to, yeah, I'm fucking abundant. Yeah, I deserve this. Yeah, I can sit back and receive. No, there is no one that can come from my past and be allowed in if they haven't changed all their ass hattery. Yeah, I can get super social and I don't need to stay hibernated and in a shell anymore. It is safe for me to love and have a brand new reality because I've been working on it so long and I know that. So I'm going to have faith and allow it all to come in. Okay. So you have amazing communication coming in. And as I've been saying, although I'm saying within the next 72 hours, that's when some of this will first start and you'll start noticing the signs and the moments of clarification and confirmation. But at the same point, within the next 72 hours, there's going to be some truths that finally come to the surface about the rats in your life that have been stabbing you in the back, lying, charlatans, thievery, whatever it is. You have spent so many life cycles with people that have been so unjust, however we want to say that one, with you, that it's left you in such a burdened state for so long. But finally, random dogs, that's not my dog. 616 as they say that, but you are going to have these truths because you've been so strong. You're getting this new timeline where truth prevails, and look at that, the Lovers jumping out also. Now the other part of this deck that I had put over there, underwear. Justice is coming in. The Lovers. 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. Finally, this true match. Remember, you got Queen of Cups. So having King of Cups coming out always means to me a divine match, a kingdom spouse union. So whether you want to say, soulmates or true love, kingdom spouses, whatever words and labels work for you. I'm really not jiving with all the labels this planet puts on stuff. I feel like it just keeps you in a weird sort of box in a lot of cases. But you have justice and love coming through, and it's also because this King of Cups had to separate from the karmic that was in their life and move to smoother sailing waters. So they were trying to be very careful with waiting and coming in and what they were communicating so that they stood in the truth. And holy shit, there's actually another justice card underneath the King of Swords. So they had to level up their boundaries, heal their emotional wounds so that they could also have justice. And part of their justice is you, like part of the justice for you is them. And you've both had to move out of father wounds, mother wounds, these codependency wounds, all the trauma bond stuff, and level up and level up. And look at that. Queen of Swords came out again. Okay, so when I say again, I mean, you got King of Cups more than once here. You got Queen of Swords more and King of Swords. So no matter what your signs are, they're saying you are matched with this person coming into your reality. Train hunks and confirmation. You are matched in the energy of you have healthy boundaries. They have healthy boundaries. They had to be strong and fight through things. You had to be strong. They went through hell. You went through hell, but neither of you allowed your hearts to go cold and evil. You both decided, no, I'm going to move out of that emotional heart space that is unhealthy. I'm going to level up. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to get out of the poverty mindsets. I'm going to clear my mentalities, and I am going to get into true union finally, because I've been out of prosperity for so long, being stuck in that karmic cycle that was no longer necessary for my overall well-being. I've elevated, and I know that my true mate is here, and justice is going to prevail. So no matter what, King and Queen of Cups are emotionally healthy mates. King and Queen of Swords are emotionally boundaries of healthy for amazing reciprocation, where the justice is loving each other, true union, happiness coming through. This is monumental, like where I'm having problems breathing. The energy is so exciting and intense where I'm almost stuttering. And if you know me, I don't normally do that. Book a half an hour reading. It comes with a Reiki session and we can get more into this. Check out on my website how to become a private subscriber to get weekly readings and even more. I'm so happy for you. This is